Okay, welcome students. Let's start with the new session of a lecture. Today's topic is array of structure. It is a part 4 in continuation of lectures related to structures. For this topic, we have used such resources. You can have a look to it. From last so many lectures, we are using the same. Come to the topic, array of structures. It is possible to create an array whose elements are of structure type. What it means? Let integer a is having 3 array elements, then I can give a0 as 1, a2 as 5, and let's say a1 as 6. All such values can be given to an array whose type is of integer. Similarly, if I am having some struct employ say e1, then I can also have its array kind of structure. In this lecture, we will explore such kind of operation, how it is possible and how we have to handle it. Let me clear the screen first. It is possible to create an array whose elements are of structure type. Such an array is known as array of structures. An array of structure is declared in the same way as any other kind of array is declared. We have seen that example earlier on the same screen. Now, how to declare an array of structure? What is the syntax to it? Its syntax is very simple. Struct your structure name, your structure array name along with the size. This is your structure name, structure array name, and along with the size. How many such array blocks you want to create? Let's have an example to it. Say struct employee salesperson. How many salespersons are there? Say 20. Like I have a structure employee. Inside that I have one more structure, say name, having first name and last name. Its member has been created in terms of employee name. So employee name will be a member of employee, having two more members, employee ID and salary. Say one of the variable of employee has been mentioned as emp1, but out of this we can create an array also. Struct employee salesperson 20. Then this particular variable is actually an array, and this array is of structure type. How to access it? Like normal variables, I am using array of structure variable within bracket index, then the member name. Just for the earlier example, salesperson 0 dot employee ID, salesperson 1 dot employee ID, salesperson size -1 dot employee ID. Say I am giving employee ID this as 1001, this as 1002, and similarly 100. Say it is 9. So I can access all such indexed members which are actually represented by my array of structure. Let's have a deeper look with the help of one example. So we will move to the editor. Just to keep my lecture short, I am using already written program, and you will get this program in the description blocks also. You can download it and check it at your own level, modify it as per your own demand. So in this particular program, I have declared header file which are in use as stdio.h. Now I am defining the number of books. Just to keep it short, I am making it size 2. You can make it 200, 2000, 20,000 or more. Inside this program, I am using one structure whose name is book, struct book, and this book is having two such member. One is title, another is author. This is a string, another is a string also. Now close this particular structure, create a main. Now have an array of this structure named book. Struct book, say I am creating library, and how many books I have to create? Whatever maximum books I have mentioned over here. Initially my count is 0, and just for the sake of some counter, I have also taken I. If required, I will utilize it. Now come to the recording part of my array elements. While count is less than max book, printf enter the title of my book, scan percentage C. Here is the utilization of that access mechanism. My array structure name, then its index value, and then member name. Library within bracket count dot title. Similarly, enter author name, my structure array name library, its index value, and dot author. Initially this count will be 0, so library 0 dot title, library 0 dot author. In this way I can push the title and author into the system. As it is a scan operation, counter will be raised by 1, and again I will check whether my max book is within limit or not. If it is within limit, I will recall such steps one more time or repeat such steps one more time until all such books have not been entered. After closing this while, I am resetting my counter to 0 and trying to check whether the elements what have been scanned in the earlier section are also able to be give such values to output. Check it. Printf enter the title of books, percentage library count dot title in the same way. Similarly, library count dot author. Raise the counter until max book is not been evaluated up to the maximum size. We will go for its repetition exercise, and in this way my whole program will define one structure, define its array of structure, then read some values, and finally try to print such values. Let's compile it. So my program is error free, no errors, no warning. Try to run it. Say ABC. The writer is Mr. XYZ. One more time. My book is PQR, written by Mr. JKL. Let's check. Enter the title of book ABC, author Mr. XYZ, again PQR, the name of author is Mr. JKL. In this way you can define an array whose actually a array of structure. Now come back to the slide. Thanks for now. This is all about array of structures in very short, and next topic we will cover pointer to structures.